Welcome back to the channel, everyone. This is Decoding with Cody. Today is January 6th, 2026. And boy, have I got a decode for you. You guys are not going to want to miss this. This is a huge decode. I'm telling you right now. Hope you guys are having a great day out there today. Please give me a thumbs up in the chat for the sound check. Can you guys hear me all right? Let's get the sound check out of the way. Yeah, this is a live stream. It's a very different time for a live stream for me, but I had to do this early because I have another stream tonight with Rambo, the Eye to Eye podcast. Thank you for that thumbs up, Maggie. Appreciate you. Glad that you could be here. Hello to everyone in the chat. I'm not going to take too long getting into this, but I got a lot I want to share. And if you guys have any other observations, please let me know. This is a huge day yesterday, guys. Just considering everything we've talked about with iPet Goat over the years. I mean, how many truth decoders have talked about iPet Goat, right? So, yeah. So let's just get into it, guys. Hello to everyone in the chat. Like I said, I'm not going to take too long getting into this, but hello to all of you guys. I see everyone in the chat saying hi. Hello to Shy. Hello to Morgan. Let's see who else is in here. Soldify, Catotot. I don't know how to say that, but yeah, it's nice to see you all. And good morning to most of you. For all those in the United States, you're probably just waking up. Anyways, let's just go over what happened yesterday on the iPet Goat channel, Helio font. So, guys, you guys know. Okay, first of all, what is iPet Goat? Let's give the overview. iPet Goat is a 2012 animated film written and directed by Louis Lebrive. The title is a reference to the pet goat, or the My Pet Goat, which was the book that President Bush was reading to children at Emmer Booker High School in Sarasota, Florida, at the time of the September 11th attacks. Okay, so this thing came out in 2012. It was based off the book that was being read by the president during the 2011 attacks. Okay, the film is a commentary on globalism and American post 9/11 society, infused with religious occult imagery. Presidents George W. Bush and Barack Obama are present as main characters, as well as the Gnostic Christ and the allusions to Osama bin Laden, the war on terror, biblical theology, Egyptian mythology, and a post-apocalyptic setting. The film is known for a strong use of cryptic symbolism, referencing Lebrive's belief in the Illuminati and the 9/11 trutherism. Okay, so 9/11 trutherism, how about that? iPet Go 2 continues to be discussed online, with Lou Rockwell described it as a granddaddy of conspiracy cartoons. All right, so that is iPet Go. I'm assuming most of you guys know what that is. Most of you guys have seen this. Again, it's been out since 2012. So the channel, again, Louis Lebreve, he's the one who posted this, who made this. He's from Montreal, I believe, Canada. But let's see what he did yesterday, okay? He had one video on his channel. That was the iPet Goat video, okay? Until yesterday. Yesterday, he decided he was going to post 10 more videos. Think about it, guys. He had one video, and he posted 10 more. That means he has 11 videos, okay? This is going to be a huge number to think about. Remember, we're talking about 9/11. iPet Goat was about 9/11, okay? His original video was about the September 11th attacks, okay? So now he posted 10 videos in one day when he only had one video on his channel at all, right? But let's click. So we're going to look at the first video, okay? We might try to go through more of these videos in this stream if we have time, but let's just look at the first video, okay? So the first video is him taking a screenshot of running current, okay? You guys can see it right here. He's taking a photo, a video of current. Okay, this is going to tie into currency. I want you guys to think about this: currency, current. Okay, I believe this is connected to the mark currency. Remember, the logo for iPet Goat was a goat with a mark, a barcode on his forehead. You guys see this right here? The barcode, all right? The mark of the goat, the beast, okay? Now there's a current in his video, right? But it's got ice in there, which means the flow is not fully free, right? It's not fully flowing, okay? So then he pans out. Let's just play it a little farther here. At the very end, he pans up from the current. All right, and this is what you see, okay? This is what you see after he pans up from the current. So you got the current, okay? And you have the bridge, okay? You guys see the bridge, right? And over here is a clock tower, all right? So I'm going to tell you exactly why he took this picture the way he did. He has the two pillars right here. You see the two pillars for the bridge, and you see the clock tower. Now, this is kind of like the scene in iPet Goat, which I'm going to go over, and we're going to look more into this. But anyway, I want to start this by saying this is all connected to currency and bridge currency, okay? There's something there's something in finance called bridge currency, a new world bridge currency. And isn't it funny that bridge currency equals 2026 226? All right. Are we about to get a global bridge currency? That's kind of my thought here at first seeing this. Because again, we have the iPet Goat having the mark, right? For buying and selling. Okay. The buying and selling, the mark on the head, the bridge, the currency. It's all there, guys. It's all there. But let's talk more about the bridge, okay? This bridge is it's called the Jacques Cartier Bridge, okay? It's a steel truss cantilever bridge crossing the St. Lawrence River from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, to the South Shore at Longueuil, Quebec. Okay, so this is the bridge that's in the video, okay? And this is in Montreal, again, over the Lawrence River. And this, so again, when we think of bridges, we think of the Golden Gate Bridge, we think of the Brooklyn Bridge, we think of the Francis Scott Key Bridge, which collapsed a year and a half ago. We're going to look into all that, and I'm going to show you how crazy this is, guys. How crazy this is. And notice that he's standing on a road here, okay? But he's looking at the bridge. And this is his last, before he goes away, this is what you see, okay? And over here, again, you guys need to know, over here is a clock tower, okay? A clock tower. Think Back to the Future, okay? But I'm going to show you there's a clock tower. There's a clock tower right in iPet Goat. I'm going to show you that in a minute, but let's get into my slides here. Okay, so this is all about the bridge, the currency. It's almost time, guys. Almost time. The clock tower. All right. So check this out, guys. Check this out. So his video from iPet Goat was posted on January 5th. January 5th. Why is that so mind-blowing? Well, what happened on January 5th? Well, look at this. January 5th, 1933. Construction began on the Golden Gate Bridge. Are you kidding me, guys? He posted this bridge on the anniversary of the construction of the Golden Gate Bridge. Now, it's even bigger than that because look, this was the 93rd birthday of the construction of the Golden Gate Bridge when he posted this. Check out the gematria of the Golden Gate Bridge. Yes, guys, The Golden Gate Bridge equals 93. He posted this 93 years exactly after construction began. Now check this out. In the video, he shows the Jacques Cartier Bridge. Look at the gematria of Jacques Cartier Bridge and the Golden Gate Bridge. Look at that. 2 cipher match, guys. So the 3 ciphers of the Golden Gate Bridge gematria are coded here. The 93 years after the construction, and the bridge that's in the video is a 2 cipher match to the Golden Gate Bridge. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? How much more obvious does this need to be? He posted it on the anniversary of the Golden Gate Bridge, guys. It's not even hard to figure out. Okay? It's not hard. And again, his name is Heliofont. This is the channel. Look at this. Heliofont. Check this out. Check this out. Heliofont. The name of the channel equals Golden Gate. So, and again, he's had this name for his channel for years. So why do you think he's posting this on the Golden Gate Bridge anniversary? He's posting a bridge, and his name of his channel, Heliofont, equals Golden Gate in 3 ciphers. Not only that, this is over the Lawrence River, which equals 153. But check this. iPet Goat. iPet Goat 2. Oh, sorry, it's the Pet Goat, I think. Hold on. Yeah, look at this. The Pet Goat, which is originally what his channel was named after. Look, it was The Pet Goat, which was what George Bush was reading on 9/11, guys. Okay? The gematria of The Pet Goat equals Heliofont equals Golden Gate. Okay? I mean, just look at it. The Lawrence River. This is of the Lawrence River, which equals 153, like Heliofont, like the Pet Goat, like Bitcoin, guys. Bitcoin equals bridge. Check that out. Okay? So this is all tied to Bitcoin as well with it's currency, guys. The St. Lawrence River, if you type that out, it equals 117. Lawrence also equals 45, like Bitcoin. This is the Lawrence River. Okay, so you see how much gematria matches these things have? This is undeniable, okay? This is all about the Golden Gate, the bridge currency, all this stuff, okay? But let's go back to, again, the measurement. It was exactly 93 years from he posted this, 93 years after the Golden Gate Bridge construction began. The Golden Gate Bridge equals 93. The name of the bridge equals the Golden Gate Bridge in 2 ciphers, 96,345, okay? But check this out. Not only was it 93 years after the Golden Gate Bridge construction began, it was exactly 93 weeks after the Francis Scott Key Bridge collapse. Oh my gosh, guys. Now we know why he posted it on this day. Check this out. Let me show you both of these slides in sync. You guys see that? 93 years after the Golden Gate construction began exactly 93 weeks after the bridge collapse. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And check this out. Not only was it exactly 93 weeks, it was 1 year, 9 months, and 11 days after the Francis Scott Key Bridge collapse. 9/11, guys. What was the iPet Goat all about? It was about 9/11. Okay? So how much more perfect does it get, man? Exactly 93 years. Exactly 93 weeks with both the bridges. Okay? And it's got that 9/11 code in there, that 1911. Just absolutely ridiculous. Okay? But check this out. The name of his video is titled MOV364. MOV364. Okay? Well, check it out. From the day that, and it's like move, right? It's spelled move 364. The Golden Gate Bridge opened to vehicular traffic on May 28th, 1937. From the day that happened to the day of this post, which was the anniversary of the construction of the bridge being built, it was 32,364 days. So he posted MOV 364, 32,364 days after the bridge traffic started on the Golden Gate Bridge. And it's in the video, guys. Is that not? Give me some mind blowns in the chat. Come on. He posted the MOV 364, 32,364 days after the movement on the Golden Gate Bridge began. The movement, just like it's Move 364. And 32 is all about ice. What's in the river, guys? What becomes ice at 32 degrees? 32,000, right? Ice doesn't move at 32, or water no longer moves at 32 degrees. It's frozen. You guys get it? Move. Traffic flowing on the bridge. Movement. This is so undeniable, folks. I've already showed you 3 undeniable slides here, okay? 3 undeniable, and it gets even better. Because at the time of this post of all these videos on his channel, he was at 34.6K subscribers on Heliofont. Check out the gematria of the Golden Gate Bridge in Latin gematria, 346. He was at 34.6K subs, and he posted Move 364, which is the anagram of 346. I mean, wow, even his subscribers were coded. And don't forget, in reverse gematria, the Golden Gate Bridge equals 345, just like the name of the bridge in the video, Jacques Cartier Bridge equals 345, like the Golden Gate Bridge. But yeah, 34.6K subs. But look at this, guys. From the construction of this bridge here in Montreal that he put in his video to the construction of the Golden Gate Bridge beginning, look at that, guys. 91 months and 10 days, 9/11. So between these 2 bridges being constructed, there's 9/11. Are you kidding me? 9/11, guys, 9/11. And there's 2 towers. You see the 2 towers, okay? And you see the 2 towers on this bridge, right? And remember, in the show, he shows the 2 towers collapsing in iPet Goat. But check this out. He posted a description of the video. He said, Le Saint Laurent Ved du Pont de la Corda. Okay, that whole phrase that he posted in his video, it equals 142. And he posted this 142 days before the anniversary of the Golden Gate Bridge. Wow. That's just also mind-blowing. Think about it. This is the title. This is the description in his video. It equals 142. Yesterday was 142 days before the bridge anniversary. But here's where it gets even better. Last night, on the same night, WWE was having an event in Brooklyn. Now, what's in Brooklyn, guys? The Brooklyn Bridge. It was in Brooklyn, and it was called Raw, Stranger Things. Guys, how much have I been talking about Stranger Things, and how much do I talk about WWE? And they had a collaboration. Of course, this is the first time they've ever had a Stranger Things inspired WWE show. But it was in Brooklyn. And Brooklyn, think of the Brooklyn Bridge, all right? So why were these 2 events happening on the same night, guys? I'm going to show you how this event on Raw, Stranger Things, is connected to the iPet Goat Heliofont channel posting the bridge, okay? Check this out. I just got done covering the last season of Stranger Things, which ended on the last day of the year in 2025. But I covered this, guys. Chapter 7, The Bridge, was an episode of Stranger Things, which came out on Christmas last year, just 11 days ago. And yesterday, on the same day that the Heliofont channel posted this bridge, WWE was having a Stranger Things episode, and look how they made the characters. They put one upside down and they put one right side up. Now check this out, guys. One of the guys in the main event for the championship match, his name is Braun Breaker. Guys, look at this show. It's called The Bridge. Look at how The Bridge translates to Braun. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Look at the title of the last episode of Stranger Things. It's called The Bridge. If you take The Bridge and you translate it into Swedish, it means brawn. And who was headlining yesterday on this day? His name was Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker? You guys think that's not a complete clue for the bridge breaker? His name literally means the bridge breaker. And look at how this poster is designed with a break. It's cracking. And the guy who's upside down is CM Punk. Look at his gematria. CM Punk equals the bridge, like Braun Breaker. All those equal 78. I mean, are you kidding me? It's so obvious, man. It's so obvious. This is on the same day that he posts the Heliofont channel, posts the bridge. Okay? And again, this happened in Brooklyn. When you think Brooklyn, you also think the Brooklyn Bridge. But what are the odds that CM Punk won that match last night and he equals the bridge? And he beat the bridge breaker, Braun Breaker. And check this out, Braun Breaker. Again, his name means the bridge breaker, okay, essentially. He has the dog. This is serious, guys. I'm not going to talk about serious in this decode because I've been talking about serious a lot lately, but this is all about serious, okay? The bridge, the dog, okay? But check out this guy's birthday, 10/24/1997. That was the 297th day of the year. And look at the gematria of Golden Gate Bridge, 297. So this guy whose name is the Bridge Breaker, he's born on the 297th day of the year, which is the gematria of Golden Gate Bridge. It's just crazy, man. Crazy, crazy. But here's where it all comes together. Check this out. Chapter 7, The Bridge from Stranger Things. Remember, last night was the Stranger Things WWE episode with Braun the Bridge Breaker. Heliofont posted 10 videos yesterday to get to 11 videos on their channel. They now have 11 videos. And how many days before this post and this episode of Stranger Things Raw was the episode The Bridge from Stranger Things? Guys, it was 11 days. Oh my gosh. He now has 11 videos. This was 11 days after the bridge episode. And who's the main character? Guys, drop it in the chat. Who is the main character of Stranger Things? Drop her name in the chat. Who is it? What's her name? The main character. 11. She dies in the last episode. So you're telling me that 11 days after the bridge, he posts the bridge, and 11 is the main character of Stranger Things. And now he has 11 videos on his channel. And this whole thing is about 9/11. This whole video, iPad Goat, was made about the 9/11 attacks. Okay? How about that, man? And even the thing is called iPad Goat 2. It's got two eyes, kind of like an 11 at the end. So, wow. I mean, it's just ridiculous, man. Check this out. From the original release of the iPad Goat video to the bridge to the post yesterday, 13 years, 195 days. The bridge that's in the video, the Jacques Cartier bridge, equals 195. Again, it was 195 days after the Heliofont iPet Goat video. And again, I already showed you, but Golden Gate equals Heliofont. And, you know, in the Heliofont thing, it shows the stars. This is Sirius, guys. There's all kinds of connections to Sirius. I've been talking about how important Sirius has been. It's the New Year's star. If you guys have missed my last videos, you guys know that I've been talking about the dog star. And notice that the Heliofont is all about the stars, right? It's got like the galaxies on it, you know. But this is I think the craziest part. Check this out, man. In his video, let me take away this other thing here. He was looking at the current, right? And then he looks up and you see the bridge and you see the clock tower. Look at the scene from iPet Goat, which was posted in 2012. Do you guys see it? You guys see the clock tower that looks almost identical? Do you guys see the two towers falling over here? There's two towers over here on this bridge. Do you see how this is a mimic of this exact scene from iPet Goat? The clock tower next to the falling two towers. And again, this bridge has two pillars. This is so obvious, man. He stopped at this exact angle. And the clock tower looks, I mean, almost identical. I mean, it's not exactly the same, but I mean, check it out, guys. Here's a close-up of the clock tower. It's the Montreal clock tower. Now, in Stranger Things, there's always the grandfather clock. You see the Stranger Things, Vecna, he always has the grandfather clock. What do you guys think? Is this not crazy? I mean, is this not absolutely... What do you guys have to add in the chat? Yeah, bridge over troubled water. Look, how I already had this pulled up. Because immediately I was thinking about this song. Bridge over troubled water. That's essentially what this video is showing, you know? It's a bridge over water. And again, think about the song Bridge Over Troubled Water. And there is a connection to that song, actually. Let me do the well, I wonder if there was a gematria connection. Hold on. Yeah, we're going to talk about the Brooklyn Bridge in a minute, but notice how the Brooklyn Bridge equals bridge over troubled water. That's interesting. But if you go from this release of this song, January 26, 1970, to the post yesterday on January 5th, check out how it was 55 years, 345 days from Bridge Over Troubled Water release to yesterday, right? 55 years, 345 days. Well, again, 345 is a big number here because the video is showing the Jacques-Cartier Bridge, which equals 345, like the Golden Gate Bridge. So is it interesting that from the release of Bridge Over Troubled Water to yesterday was 55 years, 345 days? Don't think that's a coincidence. But what about the Brooklyn Bridge, guys? I told you last night Raw was in Brooklyn doing the Stranger Things episode, right? See, it says Brooklyn, New York. What happened in New York, guys? The Twin Towers. And to the person in the chat, you don't have any idea how deep I go. Let's see how deep you go. I talk about way deeper things off the channel than I do on the channel sometimes. So I don't know why you're taking a shot at me, but much love to you. I'm nothing like Zach. I don't know why you're throwing me in with Zach, but Again, who cares what I'm talking about? If you have something to share, you should make your own YouTube channel and share what you have to share. Go create your content and bring your people in. This is what I do. I'm doing what I'm meant to be doing, and you're doing what you're meant to be doing. So go do what you're meant to be doing and release your mind-blowing content that you have. If you have content that needs to be shared. Okay? Like if you do have a YouTube channel already, then I apologize. If you already have a YouTube channel and you already post your own content, then that's good. That's what you should be doing. I'm never going to stop anyone from sharing their part of what they're meant to be doing. Whatever God's called you to do, you should be doing it. That's what I'm doing. Anyways, the Brooklyn Bridge, okay? So WWE Raw in Brooklyn yesterday. And let's see how this all connects to the Brooklyn Bridge. So the full title of his video in the description was La Saint Laurent v de Pont de la Corne. I'm probably not saying that right. And that equals 142, right? The description of his video, 142. Check this out. The Brooklyn Bridge to yesterday, it was 142 years, 32 weeks and 2 days old on this post and on this Brooklyn event in Raw, Brooklyn. Are you kidding me? It was 142 years. That's the title. And again, it was 32 weeks and 2 days after the 142nd birthday of the Brooklyn Bridge. 322, Skull and Bones. So yeah, I mean, that's interesting. But check this out. The guy who beat Braun Breaker, again, the bridge translates to Braun. The guy who beat Braun Breaker last night is CM Punk. And CM Punk's real name is Philip Jack Brooks. Like Brooklyn. So he beat Braun Breaker where the Brooklyn Bridge is. And his last name is Brooks. Okay, so CM Punk, again, his last name is Brooks. A brook is kind of like a river, right? It's not like a full river, of course. It's like more of a creek, but similar. But check this out. From the Brooklyn Bridge opening, so look at this. On May 24th, 1883, the Brooklyn Bridge was first fixed crossing the East River. And on May 24th, 1930, the bridge in the Heliofont video yesterday was inaugurated. So that means these two bridges, this bridge opened, the Brooklyn Bridge opened on the same day that this bridge in the video was inaugurated. And check out how many years is in between. From the Brooklyn Bridge to the inauguration of the bridge, the Jaquez Cartier Bridge, exactly 47 years. Who's the 47th president right now? Okay. We know how big the 47 is. It's a huge number. Government 47, White House 47, President 47, Trump's the 47th president, Beast 47, Trump 47, Republican 47, Democrat 47. But check this out. The guy that was in Brooklyn last night, whose name is Braun Breaker, which means the bridge breaker, his name equals the Brooklyn Bridge, 221. Brooklyn Bridge equals 221 in reverse. Braun, his real name is Bronson Rechsteiner. Kind of sounds like a wreck, but his full name equals 221. Well, May 24th, the day both these bridges opened, is the 221 days left in the year. Like Brooklyn Bridge equals 221. So that means the Brooklyn Bridge opened on the 221 days left in the year, and Brooklyn Bridge equals 221. How obvious is that? All right, guys, that's the end of my slides. But now we got a lot more to think about here. So what do you guys think overall? Am I missing anything? Do you guys see? What do you guys think? I want to hear some opinions and comments as we go through the chat. I'm just going to leave this up as we talk. Yeah, 4 + 7 is 11. Sojourn says, yeah, that's a good thought, actually. We got Morgan in here. He also said 47 is 11. So everyone's catching on to that, huh? Bronze. Bronze. Yeah, like bronze. Yeah, Philip. Philip. Yeah, I know. I talked about CM Punk a little bit on one of my other streams. His name is Philip. Philip means lover of horses. Remember, we just had all the Philip Rivers stuff. We're coming into the year of the horse. So again, I could talk about the horse and the serious connections because they're probably there. But this is more focused on the bridge. And if you've been following my buddy, the widow's son, he talks about how the bridge is serious, okay? Because notice how the bridge equals 117. You guys see this? 117. So Psalms 117 in the Bible is the 595th verse or chapter of the Bible, which is the gematria of Sirius, the dog star. Sirius equals 595 in Greek. And again, Psalms 117 is the 595th chapter in the Bible. And it's the middle chapter of the Bible. Okay. So that means the 595th chapter is the middle, it's the bridge of the Bible. Okay. So this is a significant connection to the bridge and Sirius. And yeah, so, but I think the most crazy connection here is that from the opening of the Golden Gate or the construction to yesterday's video was 93 years exactly. And it was exactly 93 weeks after the bridge collapse in Baltimore. And going back to Braun Breaker, the guy who means the bridge breaker, he played for the Baltimore Ravens in NFL. So he even has a connection to Baltimore where the bridge collapsed. And don't forget, Braun Breaker is part of the group called The Vision. Okay. There's a lot I could say here about this. You know, I could go really deep into this wrestling stuff and tell you like how Seth Rollins, the guy who started The Vision, he was betrayed by Braun Breaker. He was broken in half. And his birthday is May 28th, which is the Golden Gate Bridge opening day. Okay. So there's a lot I could go into here, but we're just going to keep it simple with that. But the point is that Braun Breaker played for the Ravens, the Baltimore, which is where the bridge collapse happened. Yes, I did see that. There was a doomsday fish that washed up in California. They've been saying, one of the guys I follow, Stefan Burns, he's really saying that California is very close for an earthquake, guys. I mean, he's saying this. I mean, he's not a decoder. He doesn't do what we do, but he's saying that we're looking very close to a earthquake. When a doomsday fish washes up, it usually means there's a earthquake possibility. So please keep an eye on that. For those of you in California and San Francisco area, he mentioned that San Francisco area is the most probable location. So how about that, guys? I'm talking about the Golden Gate Bridge, and the guy's talking about a possible earthquake near San Francisco in the near future. So I would just say be alert. If for those of you who live I think anyone who lives in California should always be alert, right? Somebody asked me, Cody, are you aware of the NFA work on the TCRB, the Blaze Star? No. I mean, I know of the TCRB star, but I don't know about the NFA stuff. Is anyone else in the chat? We're almost to 40 minutes here, but I think we'll try to keep this video somewhat short. Let's look a little bit into these other videos. So again, as I said, this is the first video, but let's look at the second video. It's a ship. So this is interesting, guys. I mean, we're talking about currency, right? And I want to talk about XRP for a second. People say XRP is the bridge currency, right? I already told you this was about a current and it was about a bridge. XRP bridge currency. XRP acts as a bridge currency by facilitating fast, low-cost international payments. Okay, interesting, right? So what's the gematria of Ripple XRP? That's the name of the token. So I want you guys to focus on Ripple XRP, which equals 134, okay? Now, I want you guys to look the bridge that was in the video yesterday on Heliofont. See if I can find it. It was the Jacques Cartier bridge, okay? This was the bridge in the video. What do you think the address is of this bridge? Look at this. Do you guys see that? Look at that. The address for this bridge in the video is 134. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I just told you. Ripple XRP, the bridge currency. This video is a bridge with currency. And check out the gematria of Ripple XRP. Are you kidding me? That's the address. That is the address for the bridge in the video. 134. I mean, is that a coincidence? Of all numbers, the address could be, it just happens to be 134. It just happens to show a bridge and a current, like a bridge currency. I mean, it's just ridiculous. And also, what was happening yesterday with XRP, it was actually going up a lot yesterday. If you look at the chart, I mean, check out XRP right now. I mean, yesterday on the post, it went up. It went up from $2.08 to $2.36. So yeah, it went up a good amount, guys. That was yesterday on this post. So about 14%. It's up again today. So I'm really intrigued about how this address is 134. We got the bridge currency connection. I told you guys how bridge currency equals 226. And of course, what year did we just start in? We're in the 2026, which is the same value as 226. So that is something else to think about. Yeah, I mean, I'm sometimes I'm at a loss for words here, but I want you guys to notice this other video. I don't know if you guys can even hear that. You see how the ship is breaking through the ice? So this again reminds me of Flow, an icebreaker. Yeah. The Pope closes the 5th portal today. Is that something happening right now? Hold on. I thought that happened last year. Pope Leo 5th portal. Okay, so guys, last year on January 5th, exactly a year before all this, Pope Francis opened the 5th holy door, or the 5th portal, at the prison in Rome, making it the first time in history that a penal institution had been hosted a Jubilee door. So that was a year before You guys remember this story I decoded last year? Pope opens holy door at the prison for the first time ever. Again, this happened on January 5th. And yeah, and so of course, what happened last year? We had the death of Pope Francis. So he was the one who opened the doors. And of course, the Francis Scott key, like the key is on the Vatican flag, the key opens the gate, right? Remember how Stranger Things was all connected to portals? Right? The Stranger Things portals into the upside down. And again, all this happened on January 5th, which again is the day the Golden Gate Bridge construction began. Portals often involve water, yeah. So you got that connection as well. And then there's again 11. I already talked about how 11 is the one who opened the bridge. In the show Stranger Things, if you read here, chapter 7, the bridge, right? In the story, it tells you that 11, the character, opened the bridge in the movie. And again, how many days was yesterday after the episode of the bridge came out? Okay, it was 11 days. And in the show, it's 11 who opens the portal, the bridge. The upside down was the bridge, okay? And we find out that the bridge actually goes to the abyss, okay? We talked about that in one of my other videos. But I think that's why the upside down character won yesterday, the guy who's pictured upside down, because again, in the show Stranger Things, the bridge is the upside down, okay? That the bridge is actually the upside down itself. So, and this could mean upside down, like the markets going up or down, right? That's another connection you can make here. And again, what's the odds that he has 11? Yeah, and that's a good point too. Considering that Raw is Mar or war. If you were to rotate Raw, you would get war, right? Or Mars. Mars, the god of war. Oh, and I got to tell you this, guys. So Braun Breaker, the guy who, again, Braun means the bridge. Look how old he's going to be on January 9th. He's going to be that 134 again. I just talked about that. I just talked about Ripple XRP, right? Equaling 134. I just told you that the bridge in the video was located at address 134. As I showed right here. So yeah, this is the bridge right here. Let's see if we can find anything else around this. I mean, maybe there's something with Montreal in general. Yeah, but you can see it's 134 right there. And so the guy, again, Braun Breaker, who was fighting last night as the bridge, on the 9th, he's going to turn 10304 days old, which is like 134. But check this out. He's going to turn exactly 15 Martian years. Remember how important Martian years are, guys. We're measuring with Mars. Mars is a 687-day orbital period for a year. And remember how last year on the Iran attack, on the Israel attack on Iran, it was on Trump's 42nd Martian birthday? Check this out. Mars equals 15, folks. Mars equals 15. Braun Breaker is about to turn 15 Martian years on January 9th. I mean, that's the gematria of Mars. And again, I'm talking about Mars because that's the war, right? The god of war. And Ra, again, let me just do this here. Let me just take the Ra and I'll just rotate it, make it bigger. What do you get? Mars, right? So I think there's something really to this with the Mars stuff going on and the Ra, like it's war. So yeah, I mean that's just another addition. Today is 3 months, 3 weeks, 3 days into Pope Leo's age. Interesting. I'm just trying to get to all the comments, guys. $47 is the 15th prime. Yeah, that's a great another addition. We just talked about 47 and 15. I don't know. What do you guys think about Montreal? Why do you think this is all? What do you think? You think there's going to be something in Montreal? Because interesting. Montreal equals proton. This was the horse that was given to Pope Leo. Yeah, I mean, I have to think more about Montreal, but of course, it goes back to the French connection with the Jesuits and the Templars, and I think there's something there. Oh, look at that, guys! Montreal equals 326. Guys, the Francis Scott Key Bridge collapsed on 326, and again, I showed you how it was perfect. 93 years after the construction of the Golden Gate, and exactly 93 weeks from the Francis Scott Key Bridge, which was on 326. So it is interesting that Montreal equals 326. Montreal means Royal Mountain. Okay. That's something to think about. Oh, Cartier. Cartier is a French watch brand. Oh, there's your clock again. Let's look that up. Cartier watch. Oh, look at that. There's another. There is another connection with the clock tower and the clock that's in Stranger Things. So, if of course this goes back to France, right? I mean, it's the 56th, and of course I had to say it was the 56th. Cartier operates more than 200 stores in 125 countries with 3 temples. Huh. Temples? 3 temples, huh? Historical Masons in Paris, London, and New York City. Okay. Wow, I'll have to look into that, okay? I kind of want to go through these other videos here real fast. So we have the ship going through the ice. Okay, that's the second video. And then the third video is another video of the bridge and the current. And over here you can see the dome. So I'm thinking dome. Anything with a dome connection? I'm not sure what that is over there. Does anyone know what that is, that dome? Let's see what people in the comments are saying. Somebody says opening the floodgates. Somebody's saying the magnetosphere biodome. Is that what that is? Biosphere dome? Let's look it up. We should probably look more into this clock tower. We definitely need to look more into this clock tower. That's a given. But let's check out the biosphere dome. That's what people are saying. Biosphere. So this is in there too. Oh, Expo 67. Are you kidding me? You guys know what's been going on with the 67s. And this dome is at the Expo 67. So that's interesting. I mean, we're thinking about the dome of the yeah, I don't know. It's called the Montreal Biosphere. Oh, how about that? 195. That was the 93, guys. 93. Wow. The Golden Gate Bridge, 93. This was posted on the 93rd anniversary of the Golden Gate Bridge opening. How about that? The Montreal Biosphere equals the Golden Gate Bridge too. Wow. Not big 93. So that's in that video. And then what is the next one? Okay, so that was just a short video. That was just 2 seconds. And here's another angle. Guys, why did he post? Just think about it. Why did he post 10 videos to get to 11 videos? Okay, this is why he posted 10 videos. He wanted to be at 11 videos. I already showed you that. These videos make no sense. The 2-second video made no sense. But he posted it. I mean, think about it. Think about logic for a second. Why wouldn't you just post one long video or two? Why would you post a 2-second video, which shows nothing? It's because you want to get to 11 videos on your channel to go with the 11 days after Stranger Things, to go with the 9/11, of course. And don't forget, Jesus equals 11. And this was 11 days after what they so-called Jesus' birthday, which not really his birthday, but Jesus equals 11. So there's that too. And then this video is just another video of the same thing, just from a different angle. And here's one of the sun. There's a Ferris wheel. I'm just going quickly through these. Going around in a circle. And the next one. Oh, he's showing a duck, guys. Oh my gosh. How much have we been talking about ducks? Guys, Charlie Kirk, the duck connection. Again, shout out to Ball Don't Lie, AJ from our Eye to Eye podcast every week. We've been talking about the ducks. And here we go. We got the duck. How about that? Of course, there had to be a duck. And again, like I said, go back and watch our videos. How much have we been talking about ducks? Because Charlie Kirk was a Oregon Ducks fan. And We had the Mighty Ducks connection. Guys, the Mighty Ducks, they skate on ice. It's like at the ice connection again. So yeah, we're I won't get into that now, but um it's pretty clear. Yeah, sitting duck. Yeah. And then he gave a video of the dome. So here's a video of the dome right here. Oh, he said something. Did you guys hear that? He said something. In Heliofont Move 36F, they speak about a decode. Hold on. This appears to be the Montreal Biosphere and iconic environment museum located in Parc Jean de Poix on St. Helens Island. It's essentially a massive geodesic dome designed by the architect Buckminster Fuller for Expo 67. Though its current state, again, what's with the 67, guys? Why are they posting a thing that's called the Expo 67? Well, look at this. Reset 67. Water 67. We've been talking about Sirius 67. Satanic 67. You could throw Elvis in there. Elvis, the water connection with Elvis. You know, I'm not going to get into all that, but yeah, 67. Interesting. Yeah, somebody in the chat of this comment says it sounds like he said, "I have no hope." Let's see what it's. See if we can hear it again. Yeah, it doesn't sound. I don't think it sounded like "I have no hope." I think he was speaking in French because I didn't make out anything there. I have no power? Or is that did he say I have no power in French? Does anybody speak French? Weird, man. No, it does sound like that. I have power or I have no power. I will slow it down a bit. Let's slow it down a bit. Yeah, it does sound like I am power or I have no power. It definitely says power. It makes me think of blackouts. If he says I have no power, that's crazy. I don't know. There's no captions for this, so I don't think the captions will pick it up. It's definitely power. It's not French, no. I can hear him say power. He says power. I just don't know what exactly he says before that. It sounds like he cries after that too. Yeah, sounds like he's getting ready to cry. It sounds like have no power. It's exactly what it sounds like. Oh, yeah. Definitely something about power. So the biosphere, guys, the biosphere, how does that connect? Yeah, I mean, maybe he means I have no power to stop what's coming. Yeah, that's a good. Guys, please hit the like buttons. We have 212 watching and only 101 likes. I mean, let's just go back through what I showed here. How is this not undeniable? Um, he posted this on the 93rd anniversary of the Golden Gate Bridge construction. The Golden Gate Bridge equals 93. The Golden Gate Bridge equals the bridge in the video. Okay, this was also exactly 93 weeks after the Francis Scott Key Bridge collapsed, which is also 1 year, 9 months, 11 days, 9/11. His main video was titled Move 364. This video came out 32,364 days after the vehicle traffic on the Golden Gate Bridge. Golden Gate Bridge equals 346. Heliofont channel had 346 subs when he posted these, I'm pretty sure. 9/11 between the two bridges from their constructions, right? From the bridge in the video to the Golden Gate. The upside down happened last night with the bridge breaker, Braun. He was fighting the guy upside down, whose name is CM Punk, who equals the bridge, which is the show from Stranger Things called The Bridge. Again, it was 11 days after Stranger Things The Bridge came out, and the guy posted 10 videos to get to 11 total videos. The main character of Stranger Things is 11. Golden Gate equals Heliofont, the name of the channel. This is the big one, guys. I mean, this is the big one. This is showing you truly how perfect this is. Like, you have the clock tower over to the same side, and you have the two pillars for the bridge, and here's the two pillars in the video of iPad Go, right? And of course, Stranger Things also has the clock in it. A countdown, right? Time is almost up. Super Bowl 60 is coming in San Francisco. And 60 is the full circle on the clock, right? 60 minutes is the full circle on the clock. It was connected to the Brooklyn Bridge as well, which is not as important, but I mean, watch out for the Brooklyn Bridge too, because it was clearly connected to the Brooklyn Bridge. So somebody's saying I need to check out a comment. Cody, look up the comment William Glenn 777. And that was in video Move 37A. Here it is. Another picture, another video of a boat stuck in ice. So we're looking for William Glenn 777. Okay, here's the comment from William Glenn. Let's see what he says here. Move 37A, move 637 or 63F. Move 36E. I'm trying to understand what he's doing here. I mean, there's definitely a code here. I mean, who could not think that there's a code here? I think he's taking these numbers backwards. $74, $69, $68, $67. Jed ABC. Does anyone else understand what that means? I mean, I'm not really catching that yet. But I mean, it's interesting what he's doing there. But I think we should probably go through and decode all these. Like, what does this equal? I don't think I'm going to do that on this live, guys. I think that'll take too long. That equals 88. But it depends on if you add the 37 or if you just add the 7. Let me change the calculating thing here. Let me just change it to reduced. So move 37A equals 61, 25, 67. Let's see. So we got that one. We got move 36F. And then move 36E. Move 373. Move 36A. B. 36C. 36D. Man, this is sorry guys, I know this is probably boring, but I'm just trying to look. He's got the move 369. 369. Of course, you guys know the 369 code. .369 is Golden Gate. Let me show you how that equals 369. You guys see that? Golden Gate 369. One of the videos is titled Move 369. Anyways, I'm going to wrap this up now. If you guys want to add any more to this, please drop the information that you guys find in the comments of the video after I finish, because obviously I need your help on this, guys. .7.1, make sure you guys go sub to his channel. The biosphere represents the Amnion, which means Lamb of God. It's the vessel you arrive to Earth in. Interesting. Somebody's asking me to re-upload the Stranger Things video. I don't think I took it down. It should still be up. If it's not up, I'll re-upload. I'll put it back up, but it should still be up there. Hoover Dam is responsible for electricity borders between Nevada and Arizona. It's located on 93. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Hoover Dam is, yeah, and the Hoover Dam is on Highway 93. Uh-oh. Bubble Boy, Jake Gyllenhaal. Yeah. You talking about the thing reminds you of that? Yeah. All right, guys, I have another stream tonight, so I'm not going to keep going with this. So, guys, don't forget to come over tonight with me and Rambo. Today, there will be no AJ, unfortunately. AJ has something else going on. So, tonight on Eye to Eye podcast, it will be me and Rambo. And so, if you guys, I know there's already one video today. I hope you guys aren't too bored of watching 2 videos. But yeah, so make sure you come out tonight and check out the Eye to Eye podcast later. I'm going to get some rest and take a little break and reload, and then I'll see you guys later tonight on Eye to Eye podcast, and maybe we'll touch more on this subject later tonight as well. If you guys have any info, the Eye to Eye podcast tonight, I believe, is at I believe it's going to be at 8 or 9 Eastern time, 9 p.m. Eastern time, I believe is what we have that scheduled for. So make sure you guys hit the like buttons on the way out. Make sure you guys go support all the other great channels as well. Hit the like buttons on all the great channels. If you guys want to support the channel, buy me a coffee link at the top of this comment section. That's always greatly appreciated. And until tonight, you guys have a good rest of your day and enjoy your morning and afternoon. And we'll see you guys tonight on Eye to Eye with Rambo and Cody today. Take care. God bless. I'll see you in the next video.